Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the video and Happy New Year 2023. Happy New Year. Welcome to my first ever video. That's not true, strictly speaking, but it is my first ever video on this channel. Welcome. What I wanted to talk about mostly in this video is what I'm planning on doing in 2023. I do have a whole list of resolutions and little New Year's tips and stuff that I'm going to put into a different video for you. But for today, what I want to talk about is my no-buy year. So in 2023, I'm really excited to participate in a no-buy year, and it's not a trend, it's not anything new. It's been around in the sustainability community specifically for a really long time. I was specifically inspired by Sustainably Vegan, who I've been following for a while, and Hannah Louise Poston, who is a new favorite, and I will link both of their channels in the description box below. They are both wonderful people. They are both exploring the minimalist lifestyle, and that's something that I really want to get in tune with, and I think it will make me a happier person in general. I've never really been much of a minimalist, but I love decluttering stuff, and I kind of go crazy if my space isn't clean. I think having too much stuff is a major contributing factor to why I struggle with that. So part of my goal in doing this no-buy year is to have less stuff and to be more appreciative and to sort of re-fall in love with those things that I own and that I bought some time ago, and I put time and effort and love into purchasing, whether it was just to get a hit of serotonin or if it was really a genuine need. I want to fall in love with the stuff that I have, and there's a lot of it. Another specific reason for doing a no-buy year in 2023, other than of course sustainability and not buying stuff and contributing to materialism and consumerism, is obviously the financial benefits of it. I want to be independent of my own mind financially, if that makes sense. I feel right now weighed down by this habit of spending that I have and by this need to go shopping. Even if I don't buy a lot of things, it satisfies some primal urge in me to have more. And I kind of want to shut that down a bit, or at least quiet it down. I'm still going to allow myself to window shop, and I'll get into the rules of the no-buy year a bit later in the video, but really what I want to turn down is my sort of dependence on spending, and obviously just save money in general. The third reason is all sort of wrapped up in the first two, but it's breaking my habits of putting a lot of energy and time and money and happiness and joy into new stuff, buying new stuff specifically. What I really want is to be able to find joy in free stuff, in experiences, in people, in life other than shopping, into the rules of my no-buy year. So I have quite a large makeup collection, and I do like collecting it. I love the experience of the packaging, of the textures, the time it takes to put it on. It's something I love and enjoy doing every single day. I love keeping up with the trends. I love following beauty YouTubers and being in the beauty YouTube community, but I have a lot, and I don't use all of it. I want to really simplify and use the things that I have and really focus on those things for the year of 2023. Other items that I will not be purchasing in 2023 include nail polish, manicure supplies. I have a vast collection of nail polish. I love painting my nails. I have really bad habits of picking my cuticles, and painting my nails, constantly redoing them, is a way for me to sort of heal that habit. And I've been doing that for a while. When I do a manicure at a salon, like a gel or even an acrylic, which I've done before, it just ends up making my nails worse after it all comes off. So what really works for me is doing my own nails with regular nail polish. And because of that, I started acquiring a lot of it. So because I have so much, I want to start using it, really get into using it, and get rid of the stuff I don't use, because so much of it just sits there, and that's something that I can give away to people and I don't have to throw away. So many of those colors look beautiful when you first purchase them, and then you realize they're really not the color that you want to be having in front of your face and waving around all the time. So I don't end up using all of them, so I won't be purchasing anymore in 2023. Clothing. Clothing is something that I don't tend to buy as a reflex in the way that I do makeup and nail polish. However, I want to start to acquire, after my no-buy year, things that are basics, that are classic, that will last, that will stand the test of time, and that I'll be able to keep in my wardrobe forever. Really what I want to do is pare down and have more of a minimalist situation going on in my closet. I want it to be easy to choose what I'm going to wear in the morning, know exactly what I like, know what my style is. And that's something that might take years to evolve and come into fruition. But for now, I'm happy to just not buy any new things. Books, art supplies, and journals. I have lots of empty journals that I haven't cracked open yet. I have lots of books that I haven't cracked open or read yet. And I have a lot of art supplies. What usually ends up happening with these things is I need one thing and I go to Target or I go to an art supply store and I leave with everything that caught my eye. I've got lots of art supplies and it's time I start making art with them. Home goods, decorations, and pet supplies. Pet supplies is an interesting one because it sort of is in the same category as art supplies as far as like my shopping habits around it. It doesn't happen very often, but I go to the store and I end up leaving with like all this stuff. And what I mean by pet supplies is like brand new pet beds that they're not even gonna use, little pet sweaters, like pet accessories that aren't necessary. I don't mean pet food and the actual things that you have to buy to take care of your animals. Of course, that's not what I'm talking about. Home goods and decorations are kind of self-explanatory. I have all the throw blankets I need. I've got furniture right now. I'm not furnishing a new home at the moment, so don't need to be purchasing things of that nature. Pillows, blankets, candles, all of that. Skincare, body care, hair care, sunscreen. This is one big category for me. This category has a few exceptions, which I'll go over in the next section, but for the most part, I have a lot of duplicates of things as far as moisturizers and stuff. I have backups ready to go. And sometimes when I'm shopping for makeup, I have this feeling like I need to do an overhaul of all of my skincare and start a new skincare routine. And I have very, very, very sensitive skin. And what ends up happening is I have a massive allergic flare up and it doesn't work anyway. And now I've spent all this money on something that I'm scared to try again. So what I want to focus on is really actually trying one new thing at a time among the new things that I already have and really figuring out if this is something that's going to work for me or not. The last category is self-tape stuff. I am a musical theater artist and a theater performer, and so I do a lot of recording of vocals for songs. I do a lot of self-taping for auditions, and sometimes I have this like desire to upgrade my situation even though it's more than fine. It's a constant upgrading. Anybody who uses film and recording equipment in their industry knows what I'm talking about. I have literally everything I could need, not only to do a good self-tape, but also to start this YouTube journey. So there's really no need for me to be upgrading any of those pieces of equipment anytime soon. Okay, just turn the lights on, so it's a little warmer now. Another reason why I am really excited about the benefits of this no-buy year is it's going to force me to really think about what I want, what I need, what I will really use once I have all of these things, whether it's more of a spendy purchase or not. And because I'll be spending my money more sparingly, I'll be really putting in a lot of research into figuring out, is this a worth it for me purchase? Is this gonna last? Is this going to be actually meeting the need that I have for it? All right, let's talk about some exceptions to these rules. So the first exception is kind of a fun one, but it is if I go shopping with my mom. My mom and I really don't go shopping like this very often, but when we do, it's super fun. We get little gifts for each other, we help each other out. It's an experience. And so I'm okay with having one of the exceptions to this rule be part of an experience like that. That being said, I can also spend money on things like tickets and experiences and events and things that I will do with people that aren't just things, but experiences. If I fully run out of a necessary and perishable item, specifically moisturizer for my face, soap, body wash, deodorant, toothpaste, these things don't really count, but specifically for things like scented body wash, I don't want to be buying more than one and working on more than one at a time. Along those lines, a few select pieces of makeup that I tend to go through really quickly and need to replace quickly, like concealer, I can replace also one at a time when they fully run out. And that means I run out of all versions and all forms of this product that I have. So like right now I have more than one concealer, and I'm not gonna buy another concealer until I use all of them up. So it's almost like a Project Pan moment within the no buy year. Another exception is birthday and Christmas gifts for other people. And I have a specific budget in mind for what I want to spend on other people for the entire year. And this doesn't mean we're going out to dinner and I decide to treat. It means I am purchasing an item specifically for their birthday or for Christmas. I have a budget that I set aside, and that is all that I want to spend on that for the year. But I am allowed to buy things for that purpose. To that exception to the rules, I have to shop local or small businesses. I really want to try to focus on Etsy, focus on my local little shops, and do most of that shopping in that way. The last few exceptions to the rules I have here are: don't make purchases past 7 p.m. I think this one is kind of funny, but I also think this one is like maybe gonna be the most ruthless and the most helpful, because I feel like a lot of my reflex spending happens at night. The other few things I'm allowed to spend money on are my therapy sessions, my voice lessons, and one professional hair appointment for the entire year. So that's what I will be doing in 2023. And I'm excited to document the journey to join the YouTube community, especially the beauty YouTube community, which I have felt a part of for many years now. Since the beginning of the pandemic, it's really been a safe haven for me, and I'm excited to participate in more ways than just a viewer. So if any of what I just said sparks some sort of joy or inspiration in you, I hope you will subscribe and follow me on my journey for this no-buy year of 2023. I will also be posting other beauty content, lifestyle stuff, whole food, plant-based recipes, and cooking. If any of that sounds interesting, definitely subscribe, and Happy New Year. Bye. Ooh. Whoa. Sorry about that.